posted every day for 30 days on YouTube Shorts, and the results were not what I expected. And even more surprising, the truth about whether or not you should be creating shorts too. We are moving, baby. We're gonna fly through this video. Hi friends and content cousins, Taryn and Allyssa here. I'm an education professional and content creator who loves to make content about life in my early 30s and all things creator economy. If that's your jam, I suggest you stick around and subscribe because I post new videos every week. And let me know if you make it to the family table. You probably know, but in case you don't, let's start at the top. What are YouTube Shorts? To keep it sweet, they're vertical videos uploaded to YouTube that are under 60 seconds. YouTube Shorts was first released in India in September 2020, and this came shortly after the TikTok ban. In March 2021, it was also released in the States, and then in July of that same year, it became available to everyone globally. And as of February of this year, 2023, YouTube Shorts has surpassed 50 billion daily views from its users, according to TechCrunch.com. And when I heard the news, I thought it might be a good idea for me to get in on Shorts too. Now, I've been posting on YouTube since May of 2018, and from then until the start of 2023, I had posted approximately 70 long-form videos on the platform. And in that 4-year period, my channel grew to about 200 subscribers, most of whom were family and friends, but not necessarily my target audience.
Hey y'all, see you. Some of y'all are still out there, really watching, and I love you.
But the fact of the matter is I wasn't really seeing much growth. And of course, there are a lot of factors that played into my growth or lack thereof, of course, like my consistency at the time. I wasn't necessarily posting once a week, which is something that has proven to be a good thing on YouTube. I would also say the quality of my content wasn't so great, as I was still very much figuring out what I wanted to do, and I was really posting whatever. I was really still trying to find my way. But one thing I can tell you about that time is I was tired of being inconsistent and I was ready to make a change. So at the start of 2023, I got to work. I started going through my old short form videos from Instagram and TikTok. I focused particularly on the ones that did well on their respective platforms and ones that I felt like captured the essence of my personal brand. I used SnapTik and Snap Insta to download all my videos without a watermark. I did this for any video that I didn't have the original of, and it was just a little bit faster than trying to search through my phone for everything. Then I scheduled them in YouTube Studio via desktop since I had already downloaded them from those websites. But I've actually learned that it's better to upload from your phone, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But it's really a shame because desktop uploading is so much faster. Before we dive into the data, I'll also preface this by saying at the same time as posting these short form videos, I was also consistently posting long form videos. So I don't know how much that played into my favor within the algorithm. So keep that in mind as we talk about the results. So I actually did 2 rounds of this 30-day posting this year, first in February and then again from September to October. So as I said earlier, for the first push, I just repurposed my TikToks and Reels. And these were the top 3 videos in this time period. So we have our Magnies in Scottsdale, using my last brain cell at work. Super relatable for anyone who's a side hustler. And then we had the blue eyeliner, which was a surprising hit. But like I said, it did well on TikTok, which is why I brought it over to YouTube. So I had hoped it would do well. I clearly need to revisit some of these top videos and figure out how I can remake them, but that's tea for another time. So these are the videos for the second run in the fall that performed the best. Glad I'm not a manager, very relatable. I had actually posted it previously and it didn't do as well, but I had switched up the words and I guess this time around it stuck. This next one was a trend that was going around TikTok and Instagram, one where small creators were getting lots of love, so I had to hop on that one. And then since most of my audience is between the ages of 25 and 45, the 70s, 80s, 90s trend that I heard over on Instagram, I knew it would be a good one over here. And actually, it's been a few days since I posted it, and it's only recently that it started gaining some traction. Next, really quickly, let's just talk overall growth in each period. So in February's run, without posting anything new, I gained 34 followers. Now in this next run from September to October, with primarily making new content and making content specifically for YouTube Shorts, I've gained 75 followers. And overall, I've gained a total of 250 subscribers from my short shorts this year. I also imagine that some of these performed well because the thumbnails were good. The reason why it's best to upload shorts from your phone is because you can no longer change the thumbnail on desktop. So even though bulk uploading is a great thing, your thumbnail is really, really important, and you want to be able to select that. And keep in mind, you can only select a thumbnail from the frames in the video. So while you're filming and creating your videos, you'll want to keep that in mind. If you made it this far in the video, welcome to the family table. We are officially content cousins. Hey fam. Drop me a comment if you're sitting at the table today. Now I know what I said. This is not an advice video. This is just what I did, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't leave you with a little something. We are family now after all. So I'm just gonna say a few little things. Starting is the best strategy when it comes to shorts. You don't know how they'll work for you if you don't try, because then you can't get to our next best strategy, trial by fire. I've had some videos get 0 views for reasons I don't quite understand. Maybe word choice. I've also noticed that things talking about black people or black love seem to not get a lot of views. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe we should talk about that algorithm in another video, but it's not always pretty. You don't always get the results you want or expect, and people aren't always the nicest out there on the internet. More reach doesn't always mean more feel-good feels. And next, consistency is its own reward. As you saw, I only did these 30-day sprints twice, but who knows what it would have looked like had I continued to post every single day and where I would be now. That 250 could have easily been 1,000. And as we saw from some of the posts that were in my top videos of the year, they can still continue to do well for you even after the post date. So the more you post, the more chances you have to hit. That said, you want to hit for the right thing. So I'll leave you with this word of caution when it comes to your short, as I've seen it have some negative effects on some creators' channels. Make sure that you're posting shorts with some strategy. Your shorts audience isn't always guaranteed to watch your long form video, but if you're hoping to use shorts for conversion, it would make sense to have those content buckets aligned so that you're attracting the right audience to your content. Being consistent also supports you in reading your analytics, because if you aren't posting on a consistent schedule, it can make it more difficult to read the trends in your data. And as a small creator, looking at all those stats can really be overwhelming. I only have a few that I like to focus on. I actually talk about it in this video here. I recommend watching it next. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Keep creating, my friends. Bye-bye.